we're gonna be ranking, by the way, the phase 5 of the MCU. We got all the MCU projects right here for phase 5. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're definitely gonna do this, honestly. Again, it's been a while since I did a tier list ranking, honestly, for anything in general. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead straight into it. But before we do, if you're watching on Joel TFD, make sure you hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys help me reach that goal. Let's go ahead straight into ranking the phase 5 projects. First we got is Agatha All Along. Now for Agatha All Along, I'll be completely honest with you guys, that show was not that bad, but it wasn't crazy, honestly. Like it definitely had its moments where I was like, oh shoot, that's not that bad, you know, but it wasn't really like top tier Marvel for phase 5. I'll be completely honest with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on, I will give it a B. I think Agatha All Along would be like a B for me. It's close to an A, but like in the bottom of A for me personally. Next one we got is Ant-Man Quantumania. Now, first time watching the movie, I thought it was alright. It wasn't that bad. There was a lot of stuff that was missing though, like Luis. Honestly, I wish Luis was in the film, honestly. Other than that though, like, I thought it was alright first time watching it, but like over time I was like, yo, this movie really aged really badly. I'm gonna have to put it like on a D, honestly. I think Ant-Man Quantumania really does go on a D. And it sucks because like I really do love Ant-Man as a character, but just that movie alone just really didn't age well, honestly, especially with the post-credit scene. Alright, Captain America Brave New World. Okay, I'll be completely honest with you guys, this is gonna go on F. If you guys haven't seen my 2025 movie ranking video, that was like the last movie of that list, honestly, bro. Like that movie was so like, they showed too much on the trailer, to be honest, and I just hated that they showed so much in that trailer. Like it really pissed me off that the movie was technically spoiled in the trailer, you know, and like watching the movie at the end of the day, it felt so mid, you know, in some type of way. It sucks that I have to put a whole Marvel movie like that, you know. Now we got is Daredevil Born Again Season 1. Now, I know it has its ups and downs, I will admit, but I'm gonna have to put it on A. It's freaking Daredevil, alright? I thought it was freaking good. I actually really did like it. It's not that bad. It really wasn't that bad. Deadpool and Wolverine, though. Now, this might be a little bit of a hot take, but I'm gonna have to put it on B. Now, the reason why I'm putting it on B, obviously it's better than Agatha All Along, 100%. But the reason why I'm putting Deadpool and Wolverine on B is generally because the movie was good at the time, honestly. I feel like over time though, it's not as hyped. Honestly, I would say this might be another hot take, but I do think it is kind of like the weakest of the Deadpools in my personal opinion. And the reason why I say that is because the cameos carry it, you know, and also because it's merging with the MCU, which is another thing too. Honestly, that kind of carries it. But it's still a great movie. It's still a great movie overall. Alright, next thing that we got is the Echo series. Now, I'll be completely honest with you guys, I thought Echo was pretty alright. I thought it was alright, but it's not the best. I'm gonna put it on C, honestly. Respectfully, it could go on C. It's definitely better than Brave New World and Quantumania. Come on now. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, bro. If this movie is not on S, then there's something wrong with you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is probably like one of the best MCU movies that came out in a while, honestly. And just like the emotional aspect in that film and everything was just beautiful, bro. Like Rocket's story and everything, it was chef's freaking kiss, alright? And it's so sad, and it just gets you in the emotional type of way, you know. Now the I Am Groot series, actually, you know what, I haven't watched this one. I haven't watched I Am Groot. I definitely have to, honestly. We'll put there. Loki season 2, personally for me, better. Man, nah, actually that's kind of tough. You know what, I'll put it below Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Season 2 of Loki was actually really, really good. I loved it, honestly. But there was episodes where I was like, alright, can we get to the point, you know, in some type of way? That's why I kind of prefer season 1 better than season 2. Oh, but then again, there's Daredevil Born Again. Okay, you know what? Because I really did like Born Again. You know what? No. I'll leave it. You know what? I'll put it on A. I think it goes... What the final episode of Loki. Oof. You know what? I'ma respectfully put it on A, but it is very, very close to S. It is very close to S. And it's because of that final episode of season 2, bro. Final episode of season 2 of Loki was so freaking gas, yo, alright? And that's why I won't put it on S. That's why I won't put it on S. Because there was, again, a couple of episodes where it's like, alright, let's just try to get to the point, you know? And it took its time. It took its time, but it's not that, it wasn't that bad at the end of the day. Secret Invasion, F. Next, the Marvels. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, alright? I'm gonna put the Marvels on D. The reason why I think it's better than Secret Invasion, Brave New World, and Ant-Man Quantumania is because my completely honest thoughts about the Marvels, alright? I thought it was somewhat refreshing, okay? I know it's probably like a hot take, but I actually thought it was somewhat refreshing. I love Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel was probably my favorite character there, Monica Rambeau. She's fine as fuck. Like, come on now, like, come on. I actually did not mind the movie, honestly. The movie was you know, it was bad, I will admit, but it still felt kind of refreshing, especially with the post-credit scenes, bro, the end credit scene, oh my gosh, bro. Nah, yeah. But, Secret Invasion, by the way, because I know I just passed by that, I don't really gonna talk about that, honestly. So much wasted potential, honestly. Chloe Bennett should have came back as Quake, bro, my finance woman, bro. Anywho, Thunderbolts. I am putting this superior over Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, bro. Yeah, that might be a hot take, but like, Thunderbolts for me personally is such a great ass film, bro. I said this in my movie ranking, honestly, and I'm gonna say it again. It has hit my creative thoughts. Honestly, it pushed me to be more creative with my stories and everything, and it just, I feel like when a movie does that, especially if you're like a creator and creative thinking in some type of way, you know, I feel like you should always put your movies up there if they hit your creative spot in your head, you know. That's just my personal opinion when it comes to ranking and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. But what if season 2? No, 3. I'm pretty sure season 3 came out. Yeah, there was a couple of good episodes, but it was kind of a waste of potential. I'll put it low D. Low D. I think that's the perfect spot to put it, honestly. Yeah, season 3, bro. There's not much to say about that, honestly. X-Men 97, S. Alright? I generally love that show. That show was freaking amazing, honestly. I built myself up to watch it, honestly. It was really, really cool just to see all that. That show, potential, bro, man. Oh my gosh, bro. X-Men 97 was such a go, bro. It really was, honestly. I actually really, really did like that show, man. I would say it's better than Thunderbolts, 100%. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, it's up there too. That show, well, you know what? I'll put it in between, what's it called? Thunderbolts and Guardians of the Galaxy 3, because I do think it's better than Guardians of the Galaxy 3, just because episode by episode it was a banger, you know. But Thunderbolts I put a little bit higher just because it's a movie, if that makes sense, you know, not a show. But I would have to give the same treatment to X-Men 97. But the thing with X-Men 97 is that the bangers were better than Spider-Man, if that makes sense. You know what? Yeah. Nah, but I do think X-Men 97 is still better than Spider-Man and Thunderbolts, honestly. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna keep it like that. But Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, one of the best Spider-Man shows in my personal opinion that came out in a while. The last good Spider-Man show that I've watched personally, for me personally, was the one with Drake Bell. But this is my ranking for Phase 5 of Marvel. You guys can barely see my ranking there, honestly. Let me just move this to the side over here. But that is my ranking for Phase 5. Do you guys agree with it? But yeah, that is my ranking for it. That's my tier list ranking. Definitely comment down below your tier list and what your rankings are for the Phase 5 films. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peace out, my guys, to enjoy every day, make everything else day. Everyone stay positive, be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace. Not ending the stream. I'm not.